You've been lied to, deceived, manipulated. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to tear the mask off the Duet Night Abyss community. Everything you've heard, everybody you've met is a lie. The power dynamic of the Duet Night Abyss universe is going to change. That intro was cringe as shit. What's good, guys? CJ here, and welcome back to another DNA video. Today we got to talk about something I honestly didn't want to talk about. It's time we put the fries in the bag. It's time we pop out and show out and tell what everybody is doing to the community, because there's a lot of creators out there that are just a piece of shit. They're giving out wrongful information, they're listening to their community, and they're not doing 300 hours of research before dropping every single video. And in today's video, we're actually going to show you some of the horrible takes you have been listening to. We're going to call out some of these CCs. We're actually going to be out here showing you guys what it is that you're doing wrong and some of the things you might not know because of these horrible CCs giving you really bad advice. So let's hop right in. After we applied the math, did complex analysis utilizing the number theory, linear algebra, abstract algebra, and even some calculus, we have found out that running chase is not as effective as doing target farming. It is indeed better to do every specific mission for every specific resource to get more rewards.
I think people just don't know better. Yeah, maybe. I thought it's because of CCs. Because I legit debunked their videos, right? Like a lot of them made videos and giving documentation, like the Google spreadsheet, right? That chase is so much better than anything else to farm chase.
I want to let y'all know, I still think that if you're farming for specific resources, like if you're specifically farming for Carmine Globules and you don't need anything else, the specific mission for Carmine Globules is going to be better. If you're needing to farm Luna Memento, I think that farming those in, Defense or where you get them coins is probably going to be better. What I'm trying to say is, if you're trying to target one of these specific items, it's better to farm them in their designated missions. This one might be a little bit of a shocker. A lot of people might not know this. I went through the hard labor of doing tons of hours of testing to figure this out so I can get this information out to you guys. I really wanted to make sure the information was absolutely perfect. Did you guys know that if you play the Anemo character, they're going to deal Anemo damage? I know, it's a shocker, but trust me, I did hours of testing and I've come to find out that if you play with the Anemo character, they're going to deal Anemo damage. And guess what? If I go ahead and play a Hydro character, guess what they're going to do? I know, it's shocking. They're going to deal Hydro damage. It's absolutely insane. I trust you guys to believe me because I've done hundreds of hours of testing and I can guarantee that what I'm telling you is absolutely true. And this last one, this one's going to be the true shocking factor of this portion of the video. And that is the fact that Pyro characters deal Pyro damage. Who would have thought? I would have, bro, look, y'all could trust me. I did 350,000 hours of spreadsheets and I can tell you here right now, the Pyro characters deal Pyro damage. You heard it here first, and you can bet that on me. For the next part of this video, we got to talk about something you might not know about, and that is wedges. If you really want to maximize your wedges, you must go ahead and start wedging your wedges into your character's wedge slot. This is going to be pretty damn simple. There's plenty of ways to get your wedging on. If you want to start getting wedges, you must go to the wedge missions where wedges will drop. And just know that when you wedge a wedge into the character's wedge slot, it's going to wedge more stats into your character's abilities and skills. This is going to overall improve the wedging that your character is going to do, allowing you to be ever stronger. This is what we like to call wedge maxing. Right? A lot of people might not know this, but it's very important that you guys understand this. And there's actually a really big misconception that people don't really tell you. And I'm going to let someone else give you what this misconception is all about. And I'm really going to tell you who it is that does the wedging.
It's not the character that does the wedge, but the wedge that does the wedging for the character.
It is actually me, the player, that does the wedging. I could wedge myself here, or what about here? But at the end of the day, I am the true wedger. Well, as you guys can see, sadly, all these creators are only giving you
lies, and more lies.
I'm honestly surprised we have so much crap to talk about in the DNA community, but we're just beginning to touch the surface. Up next, we're going to talk about one of the most important things when it comes to these type of games, and that is tier list. There are some very weird, off, and suspicious tier lists out there. So I'm going to show you some clips. You guys make up your mind about it. And at the end, I'm going to show you guys the only tier list that matters. We're going to break it down real quick, real simple. Let's take a look.
Huh? Huh?
Rebecca's interesting. She's probably the least active character that I've seen. But I think probably I'll put her in a C for now.
Huh?
Isn't she supposed to be a kid? Why are they making it like this? Well, to you guys, I say this. She's going right there.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Now we got the only tier list that matters. Every single other one is wrong. First off, we got Berenica. We can be friends. We got Daphne. We can be friends as well. But once you got that Christmas outfit, I'll eat the booty. Then we got Fina. FBI, open up. Easy as that. Then we got Fushu. I'll eat the unwashed ass. Then we got Hellfire. I'll eat the unwashed ass. Then we got Hilda. I'll eat the unwashed ass. Then we got Keizo. We can be friends. He a cool dude. We got Lady Nipple. I'll eat the unwashed ass. We got Lynn. Unwashed ass all the way. No question about it. Yeah, no. Then we got this dude over here. We go put Fantasio in. We can be friends. We got good old Psyche. We can put her in. We can be friends. We got homeboy Randical. Yeah, no, I don't even want to be friends with that dude. We got Rebecca. I'll eat the unwashed ass. Pretty damn easy. We got Rhythm. I'll eat the booty. We got Sybil. I'll eat the booty. We got Tabitha. Yeah, no, FBI, open up. We got good old Truffle and Filbert. If it was just Filbert, maybe I'd eat the booty. But if it's just Tabitha in here, yeah, no, FBI, open up. Pretty damn simple. Or if it's Truffle, I mean. We got good old, what's his name? Yale and Oliver. Yeah, no. Then we got good old Yu Ming. We can be friends. He looks cool. He got a dragon. We got Zilliu. I'll eat the unwashed ass. And then we have Outsider. He a furry and he gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, no, he's kind of from the streets. And that's the only tier list that matters. If you or someone that you know is addicted to wedging, please call this hotline. I need wedges. I need to wedge. Wedging is the only way.
You got a little bit of them wedges?
And that's pretty much it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie, things are a little bit dry, but you already know if things are dry, all you gotta do when it comes to Duet Night Abyss is pick your favorite waifu and start wedging yourself.
What do you mean by that?
For now, thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, join the Discord, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.